common cause is to leave no New Yorker behind.
It was an ambitious pledge to address inequalities that led to a perceived tale of two cities. During his tenure, Bill de Blasio successfully pushed the state to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. The proportion of New Yorkers living in poverty also dropped during his first term in office.
Living standards for the bottom third or the bottom 40 or 50% of the population improved considerably over that time.
Providing early learning services for the city's children was one of de Blasio's signature policies. Nearly 100,000 children are now enrolled in these programs. Athenia Rodney is a mother of three, and through her work at United for Brownsville, helps provide children in that neighbourhood aged 3 and younger with access to care. The program saved her $200 a week when her daughter was that age, but says many families still have to choose between work and childcare.
The time frame, I think it ended at like 2:45, and I don't get out of work until 5. So I still had to pay extra for her to stay in like aftercare for that time. So it wasn't the full amount that I used to have to pay, but it was still something.
Providing more affordable housing was a key tenet for Mayor de Blasio. His administration claims to have funded new construction or the preservation of 200,000 affordable homes.
It didn't go far enough. We still have a homelessness issue, and that was something that was raised consistently in his administration by like groups like ours and others, and not addressed adequately.
Last year, numbers of single adults in shelters hit record highs. Bill de Blasio came here to City Hall to try and reduce the gap between the haves and the have-nots. But the COVID-19 pandemic has exacerbated some of those divides. But some organisations have praised his administration for ramping up the delivery of fresh meals during lockdowns.
The city responded quickly and swiftly to the needs in a way that they have not been able to in the past, partly because they had to, partly there was federal funds. There was a lot of areas of this. So I think they did a really admirable job.
De Blasio managed to narrow the inequality gap between 2014 to 2019. Some analysts estimate New Yorkers earning less than $38,000 saw their share of income distribution rise more than 1% in that period. He says his administration was never going to solve all inequalities, but to attack the issue and make a difference. If he runs for higher office, voters in the state will decide whether he did enough. William Denzelo, CGTN, New York.